For my party people, This song for my party people. Put 'em up.
Every single day, haters hate.
Oh,
Tryna cut my style, but they can't.
Oh, no.
My swag is off the chain, and I stay chasing the paper. If you wanna get like me, if you wanna get that green, better keep your game on free.
All my party people, put your hands up. All my pink pandas, put your hands up. All my daily dose fans, put your hands up. All my K-pop stands, put your hands up. Butterfly, 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 butterfly. Ta-da. Yes, guys, we just hit you with that. Okay, we just hit you with that new BTS bop that's gonna slay the charts in October, my birth month. Hey, y'all, hey. It's your girl, Jay. Okay, actually don't do this. The thing is, you're not singing the right notes. At this point in time, you are no longer singing the correct lyrics. What's up, guys?
Take a look inside our book.
It's your girl. Can I introduce the show? Is that allowed? Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the Daily Dose Podcast, the show where I talk about the hottest topics in K-pop. Usually I'm joined with my co-host, Jazz, but today I brought back a fan favorite. Introduce yourself.
Hey,
You guys probably remember it. Elle is back. Elle, the opinionated one. Remember when she was my co-host? For those of you who didn't see the first episode with Elle used to host another K-pop podcast I used to host together. So I decided to bring her back with some topics. So today, the topics are picked by both you and me. So
mostly you.
You did a couple of these. So I don't
as in
like
one.
4. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So first of all, our girl Woori from Rainbow was on Radio Star recently, and she made a comment that turned a couple heads. Basically, she said,
before getting into it, let's talk about what you're doing lately.
What I'm doing lately?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, right now I finished school like that, or like
no, with the channel.
Oh, with my channel? Oh, well, basically, right now I'm working on 2 new segments, and I'm also working on revamping my website, I guess you could say, my blogspot, dailydoseofjk@blogspot.com, because I want it to be more of an interactive site, not just you see things, and I want to put more articles and stuff like that. So I've been working on that. What about you? Since the last time you've been on this podcast?
I've been getting cooler.
Cooler?
Mm-hmm.
That's copyrighted. I'll get sued. As somebody who's actually been by your side, I would have to say no.
But you haven't been by my side, so shut up.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get into that first topic. So as I was saying, Woori was on Radio Star, and she basically said the Idol Athletic Championships, that show where idols go to break their limbs in front of you, she said that it used to be used for male and female idols to flirt and interact and hit on each other, but now that SNS, social networking sites, are so advanced, they can't do it because, like, a fan will use that DSLR, hit you with that zoom, snap, and if, you make eye contact with the wrong person, you'll be bashed for life.
Mm-hmm.
So
Zoom.
Make my heart go. Really?
Yeah, I dropped it.
How dare you? So I actually thought this was really, really sad because when I read the article, one of the commenters said this is like a time, usually idols are teenage to maybe like mid-20s, and that's a time in your life when you're supposed to be dating, you're supposed to be flirting, you're supposed to be interacting with, potential suitors. I don't know why I used that word, but I did. So it's kind of sad that this is like taboo for them, and they're not gonna really, they basically have to choose love or a career, which is so sad because why can't you just have both? Like, imagine somebody saying, okay, you can either have a good career but not look at any guys, or flirt with this one dude once, like not even somebody you're in love with, just flirting with them, because that could ruin careers too, and never have a career again. Like, it's just so sad. Yeah. And it opens a bigger topic to the fact that, like, idols, people are too interested in their personal lives, and their personal lives are too scrutinized. We all know.
I feel like, because it's like, celebrities' personal lives are scrutinized everywhere they go, but for specifically in the K entertainment industry, anything that you can do is negative. Like, in America, you know, like Robert Pattinson and FKA Twigs, like, he was trying to fight them paparazzi when they first was about to take pictures of him and FKA Twigs, and like they obsess over celebrity couple pairings and like do everything they can do to get those pictures, but when those pictures come out, it's hardly ever negative. Like, your career in America, if you're a celebrity, your career will never be ruined by who you're dating. Not to say like the person you're dating can't ruin you, because like a lot of times, like Sean Penn and whatever, they ruin the people that they're with, but like the person you're dating can never ruin you. Like, you could be dating Woody Allen and it would be perfectly fine.
Unfortunately,
people would find it perfectly fine, you know. But in the K entertainment industry, just dating somebody can ruin your career.
And it's really sad. Well, there's some, like, with Yuna and Isungi and, like, Suzy and Minho, it didn't really ruin their careers per se, but there were probably some fans who left or felt away when this was revealed, which just gets back to my point that people really need to, like, let it go. These people are here to entertain you, and that's all. They're not here to date you. They're not here to get with you or whatever. And it's just, I don't know, it's really, really sad. And one of the things I also wanted to mention was the whole, like, countdown to dispatch thing. The fact that they'll be like, oh, we caught a couple, so like we will reveal it here. That's so sad. And it would be cute, but they know what will happen to these people if they're revealed to be caught in a late relationship. Yeah. So we basically count down to the destruction of this person's career.
It's like in the K entertainment industry, unless you're of a certain caliber, when you date someone, you're considered unprofessional. So
yeah, which is funny because they're literally going to the lengths to hide it. If they get caught, it's because somebody was looking for it. So like somebody was trying to catch them, and yet they get faulted for quote unquote not being careful enough. They literally have these dates in these like Hyundais or whatever, like these cars.
Watch that episode. I don't know what episode it is. That episode of Strongheart, where all of them older idol celebrities were on, and they were talking about how, maybe it was, I don't know what show it was, so find it somehow, but they were talking about how they had to have dates in cars, and these two idol celebrities were having a date in a car on like the beach or something, and I don't know, some other car, like some other they like hit somebody else's car, but they were like afraid to get out of the car because if they got out of the car,
people would know
people would know that there was a celebrity on a date. And so they had to eventually get out of the car, and then when they did that, they called their manager, and the manager came to the idol woman, took her, and like they secluded her in her company office for like a day or two. And it was just like the weird, I mean, this was like way back in like maybe like 1990s, 1980s. Oh my gosh. But it's just like, that's weird as heck. Like, you guys are not like the king and queen of the universe.
Yeah, exactly.
But people do care, so it's weird.
It's just, I mean, I guess it's the whole idea of like the fact that idols are targeted towards more younger people. Maybe that's it, but like, y'all need to not be the Lulu.
Because the thing about that, like, well, I mean, I guess, you know, whatever. People are different everywhere, but just like, you know, iCarly, them young kids were shipping Freddie and all of them. Freddie and even Spencer.
What? Ew. But I mean, well, the thing is, it's just really sad. And I feel like those fans that are Delulu and like, oh, well, Oppa's mine, or Uni's mine, or Nuna's mine, or Hyung's mine. Think of it this way. So, like, if you're saying that you don't want Hyung or Uni or Oppa or Nuna to date, then if you meet somebody in your real life that, you know, you like, does that mean you're not going to date them because you and Oppa are in a relationship? Because if not, then you're being ridiculous, because why are you allowed to live your life and be happy, but they're chained by you? Like, that really doesn't make any sense. But, I mean, all in all, I thought that it was funny that Woody was being so honest about it. Like, y'all, we come there to date. Like, don't play.
That's the, like, I mean, who knows if it's great or not, but that's the great thing about being, like, nothing in Rainbow. Just because Rainbow is just, like, this tragic group that's never going to get popular. And it's like, because of that, they can be honest with
That's
themselves.
how you really feel.
They can be honest with the public and honest with themselves, and every single time they're like, yeah, that's true, blah blah blah. They don't get hate for being honest anymore, which a lot of other idols do.
True.
And not that I'm saying that maybe not having idol work is a good thing, but that's good for them that they can be honest
and they can spill that tea. So if you ever want some good tea, go to Rainbow, because they'll spill it for you. Moving on, G-Friend is moving up them ranks, even if it's in a really strange way. Well, there's this fan cam that's becoming viral, and basically it's a performance of G-Friend or Yoja Chingu performing their most recent release, Magustas 2. And during the fan cam, the reason why it's getting viral is because the member Yuju falls almost like 6 or 7 times during the performance. It was raining during the performance, so the stages were slippery, but for some reason only she just kept falling, and so people have been spreading around. Random girl, falls.
They must have sabotaged the soles of her shoes.
Who?
With ice.
Who?
Replaced the soles of her shoes with ice.
Who is they?
Her manager, Korkordi Nuna.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because this fan cam becoming viral is actually, I don't mean to say this in a mean way, but a blessing in disguise, because through this fan cam, people have been getting to know their song, and it's actually been rising up the Melon charts to the point where it's actually 8 right now on Melon.
And let me tell you something. This is like a tangent or whatever, but let me tell you the importance of fans and fan cams. Okay, this is like the second time that this has happened to this level, but it happens all the time. First time last year, was it last year? Exit Hani with that guy who wasn't even their like true fan, but just like their casual fan who took that fan cam, and like he's the catalyst for the reason why they're popular now. And that fan cam of Yuju falling 11 times is the reason why people are getting to know the song. So I just want to put out that, like, having people who take fan cams of your idol, if you're like a fan of them, you have to like appreciate them, because those fan cams literally can make or break them. That fan cam when Dio jabbed that other one in the chest, that's gonna haunt him for the rest of his life.
Tao. Yeah, that's kind of true. It's like bittersweet, because I was watching, there's actually a closer one where it's like a solo fan cam of Yuju, and she's actually crying trying to stop herself from crying halfway through the performance, because I take in mind it probably hurt really, really bad.
It was probably really embarrassing.
Yeah, it was embarrassing, it hurt, and the fact that you kept repeatedly doing it, like, that was probably so frustrating. I was really surprised that she kept her energy up, because if I was her, I would have just sat down mid-song and just like, I'm gonna sing this on the ground, because y'all see what's happening. Like, this is not even cute.
I think it's because G-Friend is like, I think their image is like a lively, girl group. So if she would have, taken out at least 0.1% pep out of her step, she probably would have get clocked by her manager.
Yeah, that's the sad part, because it was very admirable that she kept going, but the fact that she kept going made me seem like it was a do or die situation. Because people are praising her for keeping going, but like, what would have happened if she like stopped? Like, in terms of like behind the scenes, I'm not saying that there's like abuse going on, but like the way she would be reprimanded, I guess, like what would have happened if she didn't keep going. So that's actually in a way kind of scary.
So G-Friend is getting like really popular. Well, who knows if they're getting really popular? I don't know what people are saying about it. I just know people like Yuju. Yuju cried. Hopefully she got a steak dinner out of this from her freaking CEO.
I actually think it's really, really funny, because in the beginning they tried to push Yaden, because she was like the the visual and like, I guess that's the variety ace or whatever. But in the end, it seems like Yuju's really the one taking them to stardom through like her appearance on what is that?
Masked Singer.
Yeah, Masked Singer, and then this. Like, she's really getting them out there. She's like the second Eunji.
Is she?
I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. I think she's doing a really good job of getting her group out there and like positive image. But good job, because Yojo Chingu's, their songs are low-key bops.
But let's talk about how they lip synced at a radio show.
Don't do this to you. Why are you trying to bring them down? What kind of hater are you? Yeah, I think her name is Eunhwa. They're actually singing my favorite song of theirs. I think it's called like Day One or like First Day or something. And it was revealed that they were lip syncing because when it was somebody's part, it was Eunhwa's part. Is it Eunhwa or Eunhwa? I don't know. But when it was one of the girls' part, they forgot, but then you could still hear her voice coming out of the speakers. And I was like, dang, girl. But that was just really interesting because the fact that they're lip syncing at a radio show, and I don't think they would be the only ones who did it. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Trying to seem perfect.
Moving on. So there are some music videos that came out recently. Most unimportantly, my Nugu babies, 17, came out with their Manse song. Now, I accidentally liked them. My co-host Jazz, I think you guys know, she actually told me to check out They Adore You, and they were able to distinguish themselves from the millions of boy groups that are exactly like them.
Yeah.
Because that song was so good and reminded me of an anime.
It's just, I can't believe that they took that, rookie spotlight from Infact, because I really thought that Infact, that rookie group, would have all the, spotlight and people would like them the most, but...
So Infact is under what label? Okay, sweetie. Moving on. No, just kidding. But yeah, I definitely think they're a standout rookie because their song, like, on Monster X, I definitely think they have the hype and the fan base and the popularity, but like...
Don't even talk about Monster X.
17's music really just snatched me. So, of course, I was really excited for this Manse John, and when I heard it, I had a couple mixed feelings. Now, they were adorable in the music video. Junghan's hair was, I don't know what kind of anime prince they're trying to make him into, but it looks scary. I don't know why they dyed it gray. I just got used to the blonde. Joshua looked adorable. Ice Cream Scoops, my man. They dyed his hair black and he looked adorable.
Well, if your hair is like black, you have to bleach it before you can put colors in it.
So
maybe that's why they dyed his hair blonde. That was a part in the stage. Yeah,
but why gray? Or turquoise? I don't even know what color. I guess you're right, though. Well, I don't like it. But, and I don't know. I'll start off with something good. I really liked the chorus. The chorus was that same bright, energetic youthfulness that you got from Adore You. And I really appreciated that. But everything else was just really average for me. Like, I was thinking about it, and if they came out with Manse first, I don't think I would know who they are at this point. Mm-hmm. Low key.
That's what I said. Like, coming from somebody who likes Hyun's Love and Hate, I was telling her, after we finished watching it, that it's not technically a bad thing to be generic. Just, like, really rethink the way you think about generic. Generic isn't technically bad. When you don't have enough money at the grocery store, you go for the generic brands and they taste as good.
Except them generic Cheez-Its. They be slipping.
Yeah, the generic Cheez-Its are just saltines. So, but, they taste as good, but they're just not as, they just don't grab you as much. You just get them when you don't have enough money. So, the thing about, in my opinion, the reason why, because I feel like everyone liked 17 after their debut. And the reason why is because their Adore You was just like really fresh and new, and it was just kind of like unique to them. But Manse is like a really generic boy group song, in my opinion. And like I said, being generic isn't bad. It's like a neutral thing. Like, I don't think this song is bad, but it's like I could see so many other boy groups doing it as well.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason. I mean, I don't mean to be like, because, fans that are always like, I miss the old blankety blank are so annoying, but especially since they only had one other album, so I don't know. But I don't know, it just was different. And they made this song too, so I don't understand why it's different, but it kind of is, the feel to it, I guess. It just seems like that Adore You was like, oh, this is 17. Like, this is 17. And now that Manse song was like, this is literally anybody but 17 has happened to be singing it. Yeah. Also, another pet peeve, or I guess concern of mine, was the fact that there were so many moves from the Adore You dance used in Manse. And I'm not sure it's supposed to be like, hey, remember when we did this? Yeah, you guys like this. Or if it's literally that you're just being lazy with the moves. But I just thought that was really weird.
Hoshi, you're slacking.
Oh my god, I'm surprised you know who Hoshi is. You're learning. It's growing on you. But yeah, it just was really, really weird to me. But I have to admit, that end dance where they sway from like right to left, that was really cute. So I give them that. But overall, I mean, I've been listening to it. I have to admit, though, my favorite song from the whole album is probably Fronting by the Hip Hop Unit. I don't know why I stand the Hip Hop Unit, y'all. Jaku Front. Why do you hate when he uses the word front? He's not a 90s hip hop star. Yeah. Jaku Front. Moving on, another music video that came out was Redvelvet's Dum 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 Dum. So what did you think about that?
I thought the only catchy part was the dum 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 part.
You didn't think the bang bang? Oh no! You didn't think the
Not really.
Really?
No.
I think you might have to listen to it with headphones, because there's actually some interesting stuff going on in the back. I mean, when I first heard it, I joked around that it seemed like a homage to Bang 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 or Bang Bang by Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj. But listening to it a little closely, there's a bit more stuff in terms of like the bass line.
Let's listen to it now.
No, because I don't want to get sued. But yeah, what did you think of the styling?
I mean, the trailers really reminded me of like a Perfume type.
Perfume is a Japanese girl.
Everybody knows Perfume. If you don't, look it up. Look up Perfume Spring of Life and Perfume Nay, N-E-E. And it really reminded me of that kind of like mechanical robot type deal. But just like, I mean, I guess that's something that's, you know, out there for everyone to use. But just the way that they went about it, it just kind of reminded me of Perfume.
I hated what was supposed to be the hip hop clothes. No, that was just don't. But other than that, I thought the little schoolgirls, like when they're like the little dolls, I thought those were cute. The fake bangs were actually looked really nice, but I saw behind the scenes and they didn't match their hair, the fake bangs, which was a bit tragic. But I thought the outfits that they wear at the end when they're dancing with the slap bracelets, those were probably the best outfits. And as for the song, I thought it was good. The rapping, ugh. Like, I'm sorry. I know that some of you guys... And the thing is, I didn't even hate the rapping in Ice Cream Cake. I thought it was very catchy. But I feel like they told Irene and Yeri to be more cute. And it was like... Da, 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 da. And I was like, no. That cutesy rapping is... It sucks because I know the song took stronger vocals. So Yeri and Irene, who have weak vocals, they really couldn't get a part like Sugi or Wendy. But it kind of... The fact that they were like, okay, so we need you to have something to do, so you're going to do this rap. But the rap didn't sound really good. Like, Irene's voice was so husky in Ice Cream Cake. Why did they make her do that? Like, no. It ruined the flow of the song for me. But I still pretty much like the song.
I'm just going to say, I'm, like, tired of seeing, like, K-pop variations of the Dougie and the Nene in dance.
Oh, yeah, they did the Nene. Literally, whoever created the Nene, I hope they're getting those royalties that they deserve, which they probably are not, but...
Didn't Taeyang create it?
Oh, yeah. He's already rich, though, so he doesn't need it. But the biggest question is, I feel sorry, because Red Velvet fans are probably going to be mad at me asking this. Do you think they finally distinguished themselves from being mini FX, or being FX clones, or whatever the heck that people keep saying that they are?
No.
So you could see FX doing Dum Dum?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It's kind of hard because I feel like Dum Dum, I feel like FX is all about being really, really chic, and Dum Dum was too, I don't want to say lit, But, like, I just feel like, because, I don't know, Crystal is, like, the face of FX. So everything that she is and embodies is what FX. So I couldn't see her, like...
Well, I don't know, because remember back when they first debuted, they had, like, a urban styling back then. So you can't really rule everything out.
That's true. But, yeah, I don't know. Because the thing is, with Happiness, when people said that FX could have did Happiness, I was like, maybe in 2009, maybe, but I couldn't see Happiness. However, with Ice Cream Cake, with people saying that they couldn't have did Ice Cream Cake, that's a stretch. I feel like they could have did Ice Cream Cake. It's just that they would have styled it darker. Because I feel like the big difference between FX and Red Velvet is
Red
they have...
Velvet are pastels. FX... are dark swirls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, FX is like the darker version of Red Velvet is like the lighter version.
Wow.
Of FX.
You heard it here first, folks. Jennifer considers Jay considers Red Velvet the queens of SM.
They are. Literally, they are. Who's gonna take Silky off? Who's gonna take Silky off? It's like, no, but like, I feel like the only difference between... Like, and people, this is the thing, a lot of people say that Yeri's useless, but she is the defining factor between FX and Red Velvet for me, because she makes them cuter, younger, and brighter, which is what FX doesn't have. Like, they're just too chic to do cute stuff. So I feel like really the cute side of Red Velvet is because of Yeri. So that's the only thing that's different. And I feel like they could have done Ice Cream Cake, it just would have looked much darker. But it's not even like Ice Cream Cake as a song itself is that bright. It's just that they made it brighter. I don't know what I'm saying. But basically, I don't know. I feel like little by little Red Velvet is coming to her own, but I still can see where they're getting their FXTs and inspiration from it. Moving on to the next topic.
Any more comebacks?
I don't know. Was there any more comebacks?
I don't know.
There is... BTS is having a comeback soon.
Yikes. Skip.
They've released a mini feature film that I hope they submit to Sundance because they deserve it. It was a continuation of the I Need You Girl music video. I didn't understand that music video. Kind of scared me. So I didn't really understand the Prologue thingy they released. However, it did make me cry somehow. So go figure. Maybe because I've been reading theories. Okay, moving on to the Yoon and Hae controversy. So Yoon and Hae is a queen to end all queens. She was the original Park Shin-hye, in my opinion. Why? I don't know. But she was in that legendary Coffee Prince. And recently she's been under some plagiarism controversy. She's on a show, a Chinese fashion show, where it's basically like you have to design these clothes and then they're judged. And one of her designs looked very similar to the design of designer Yoo Chun-ho. So a lot of people, started accusing her of plagiarism. So at first she stayed silent, because that's what a queen do. When a queen under pressure, she chill in the freezer. Like, I tried to make that mix. I did that for you, Blackjacks. You just have to think about what you're going to say. You have to craft how you're going to address these peasants. And so when she finally did make a statement, she said, I have no reason to plagiarize Yoon Chun-ho. The designs are merely similar.
Get that relevancy?
I don't know. Well, she thought that they were trying to get that relevancy, because then she hit him with the clap back and she said, this controversy is unfortunate, but please don't use me to promote your collection. So she pulled a switcheroo and she said, oh, you think I'm plagiarizing? Well, I think you're using me to promote your collection. So
she should work in SM.
Why?
If Tiffany had her,
that's
no
true.
problem.
If Tiffany had her when SNSD was under plagiarism controversy, they would have had the clapback of the century. But yeah,
please don't use Tiffany to promote your collections, Dolce.
It's sad, and you need to try harder. Yeah, so I don't know who's her PR agent, but they should be fired immediately out of like a cannon, because this is the most insane thing. Like, not only are you trying to deny the plagiarism, which is fine, I guess, because honestly, both of those designs looked horrid. So I would not wear any of them. But the fact that you tried to spin it and say that this person was using you, are you insane?
Well, honestly, the thing is, can you blame her? Because people...
Yes!
Shut up. People have been using her entire career. Like, first of all, in the off chance that she doesn't even know who Yoon Chun-ho is, because technically, you know, she's a celebrity designer. Everything that she does is gonna get, is gonna be upscaled, even if it's bad, because she's already a celebrity. But think about the fact if she doesn't even know who Yoon Chun-ho is. Like, if she doesn't even know who he is, or his designs, and then all of a sudden people are like, you plagiarized him, what else are you supposed to think besides, like, oh, this person is using me? And, you know, people have been using her for her entire career. You know, flashback to Running Man, which keeps bringing her up, like, every 10 episodes in relation to Kim Jong-kook, and, like, Yoo Jae-suk would keep asking her to come on the show. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was last year, maybe like a year and a half ago, Running Man tried to do this whole, you know, Running Man has been, you know, faltering in ratings. I think maybe they're picking back up, but before they were faltering in ratings. So they tried to promote their show by having like a contest to bring Yoon Eun-hae onto Running Man. Even though she said prior to that, she said at least twice that she doesn't want to go on that show because she doesn't want to be seen as Kim Jong-kook's love interest anymore, even though it's just gonna follow her for the rest of her life. Sorry, but
curse you, X-Men.
The Running Man PDs, you know, we're like, okay, if this tweet, we're gonna tweet something, and if it gets over 10,000 retweets, we're gonna officially invite Yoon Eun-hae onto Running Man. And I believe it got like over 20,000 retweets, but homegirl was silent on the front.
As a queen do.
She was silent on the front. And just basically what I'm saying is, like, people use her for promotion all the time. So, you know.
Do you really think that she really believed that they were trying to use her for promotion?
Well, maybe. Because, like, what? Like, some Korean restaurant used Simon and Martina for promotion. First of all, let's go to Tableau. Queen's Tableau. Him and Yoon Eun-hae share throne. Did you see that? Did you see that tweet? Simon or Martina, I don't know which one. They
have a shared Twitter. So
they have a shared Twitter, but they don't sign the tweet. So who knows who took that footage and uploaded it? Like,
yeah. Basically, Simon and Martina, their studio, Icho Kimchi studio, is across from Tableau's, I guess, news studio.
High Ground.
Yeah, High Ground. And so they took footage of it and said, "Hey, Tableau, look out your window." And
they tweeted at him.
What did the queen do? Queen Tab.
He was like, "Cool.
He said,
let's establish some boundaries, you peasants. Don't film me. I ain't gonna film you."
Stop. He said, let's establish some boundaries and agree not to take purposeful pictures of each other's stuff. Basically, it was like, stop filming me, stop taking pictures. Yeah. And so they don't
film me unless I come for you.
So Simon or one of them hit him back with the I don't know. The rest is irrelevant. I thought it was crazy that Tableau was like, no, this isn't cute.
That wasn't even a clap back. That was like a clap first. Simon and Martina weren't insulting him. They were just stalking him.
Oh yeah. It's sad though because they probably thought it was really cute. I don't know if they've
50.
ever. They're 27. They're younger than us combined. One of them is younger than us combined. So they're still really young. But going back to things, yeah, I just can't buy that she actually. I feel like she was just trying to save her own skin and flip it on them. I don't know how popular this Yoon Chun-ho is. Fashion people who are into fashion are probably like, oh, this loser.
This Yoon Chun-hee?
Yoon Chun-hae? But yeah, but like, I don't know, I just really doubt, because then Yoon Chun-ho clapped back on Yoon Chun-ho's Instagram. Sorry, I'm not sure if Yoon Chun-ho is a man or a woman. Clearly, I'm the epitome of research. But they said this is how you use a model to promote. And then Yoon Chun-ho uploaded different celebrities such as Tiffany from Girls' Generation, Miranda Kerr, I think Yoonju maybe, wearing his or her designs. So they were like, yeah, I don't need your promotion, thank you very much. So, I don't know. I feel like in the end, this is just really embarrassing.
We'll see you in court. I'm suing the both of them.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
You don't even... Where are you going to get the money for a lawyer?
I don't need money to sue in Korea.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
I think you do. I think you need money to sue anywhere. But yeah, so Yoon and Hae, just get some more work as an actress. I don't know what to tell you, girl. Moving on, last but not least.
She's the little sham.
She's a little
of
sham.
the fashion industry. Sham?
Little sham.
Oh, speaking of Lil Sham,
Unpretty.
Jay would like you guys to tell her if you want to do live stream discussions.
Oh, of Unpretty Rapstar. That's pretty popular. It was pretty popular last season, and I'm really interested in terms of the cast this season. So I will be watching it. So if you guys would be up for any type of discussion, let me know. Tweet me or something or the other at official _ RCU, or tweet L at...
Don't tweet me, but Jay, who's your front runner? Who's your front runner?
For real? Or
yeah,
who I'd like to like?
Who's your front runner? Who do you want to win? Who do you think will lose? And who do you hope will surprise you?
Well, this is the thing. I haven't watched any of the things with actual subs. So I don't know what they're saying at this point. So all I'm really going off is stage confidence, stage presence, and flow. So based off of that, oh God, what's her name? Who performed with Gilmy? Ash B?
Yeah.
I thought she had a really good flow.
Okay, so who do you want to win? That's not what I asked you though.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want.
Who do you want?
I want you Ben to win, okay?
I got it out of her.
Who do you want to win?
Who do you want to win?
I want you Ben to win because I love her.
Who do you want to lose?
I don't want anyone to lose. Although, I thought it was pretty whack how Casper was talking out her mouth sideways about Kisum like that. In a press conference, and I admit it was a bait question, in a press conference they asked Kisum, or they asked Casper something about like if she could somehow best Kisum in terms of like flow or something like that, and she said she could. And I know like you want to seem tough and confident here, but low-key, no shade, Casper. But let's be honest, you're on because of Kisum's influence.
Okay, who are you rooting for?
And because she was going to show me the money.
Besides you, Ben, who are you rooting for?
Ash B?
Okay, and then who do you want to surprise you?
I want you Ben to surprise me.
Okay, well...
And I want Yoon to surprise me because I feel like a lot of people are being unnecessarily mean to her. For no reason. Like, literally, before they even hear what she has to say, they're like, this sucks. I'm like, she did, her and Casper, they did a battle together. And, like, Hyun sings for, like, 2 seconds, but, like, everyone was like, why is she singing? She thinks she's gonna sway us with that? Casper sung, too.
You know who you need to watch out for? Hayes.
Why, is Hayes killing the game?
No. She is the one with the blonde hair. That's not you, Ben. And not Ashby.
Oh, no.
She went up against Kitty B in the first live stream.
Oh, okay.
She was trying to start a singing career.
Was
her. Yeah. Her and
there we go.
Hayes and Kitty B sang more than anybody else, honestly. But I thought it was funny because that's the one that I want to watch. I hope that she can bring the Jessie teas because I think that's what she's going for. Because they ask Hayes, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. So they ask Hayes, right before her battle with Kitty B starts, they ask her to say some words to Kitty B, and she says bye. She says goodbye. Like she says,
strangled her.
She says 안녕히 가세요, as in you leave, have fun leaving.
Whoa.
Like leave well. Like I hope you, like I think like what it officially like technically translate into is like go with peace or something.
Oh my God. She said you to an early grave, girl. The thing is, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't want to be a sexist person because I have to kind of think, are they being mean? Are they being blah, blah? Or are they just being real? Like, if they did the same stuff on Show Me the Money, would it be considered rude?
But the reason why I didn't think it was rude, I thought it was funny because Kitty B is, like, way better than Hayes. So that's why I thought it was funny for her to be.
She's just being confident. She's just no shade, because I know some of y'all Jessie stands. I don't know, Jessie might listen to this, but I feel like half of Jessie's slayage was how confident and tough she was and intimidating she was. Cause low key, half her stuff was in English, half her stuff was in Korean, and most of the Korean stuff I would read the translations, but I get some stuff is lost in translations, and it was okay. But then even on the English side, the stuff that she was hitting you with was only okay. So she honestly wasn't that. Some people put her on the same level of Cheetah, but she honestly wasn't that great. But because of her image and stuff, I feel like it was like, oh, Jessie's just like here to kill, like blah blah, like.
And I thought it was funny because in the I mean, this has nothing to do with. Well, it kind of does, but in the first trailer for the show, when Hyun comes in, Kitty B and Ashby and Sonny ask her why she's there and if she's not a singer, fully knowing that Gilmy is also a singer, Jessie is also a singer, Tasha Yoon also sings. It just seems like people are like gonna go after her because she's an easy target.
Yeah, no shade, but thank you, us Yoon stands, thank her. Because if it wasn't Hyun, they'd probably be trying to come for Yoon's edges, which is unwarranted, but because Yoon's the other idol, like well-known idol. No offense to the girl from Rapstar, but yeah. But I don't know. I'm really excited to watch. So if y'all want to watch with me, just let me know. So going on to the last topic, company favorites. GD and Taeyong from Big Bang were recently on Raid My Refrigerator, or whatever that show is called, where you bring in your refrigerator, don't know if it's their actual refrigerator, but you do, and they look what's in it to see how much moldy food you have. During which Taeyong mentions that when it comes to YG, GD is a company favorite. YG loves GD to the point where he'll agree with whatever GD says. Now, you're probably wondering, we all know this. Yeah, I know. But Taeyong also mentioned that he wasn't a favorite because you would assume since they came in at the same time, they're both like best friends, YG favors them both, but in Taeyong's eyes, it's only GD. So let's go through and let's see.
Actually, like, I think that Taeyong is a tangential favorite.
That doesn't count.
Yes, it does. The only reason that he seems like he would be a favorite is because he's G-Dragon's favorite.
I thought I was G-Dragon's favorite.
No, Taeyong is G-Dragon's favorite, and then Seungri is his least favorite.
I think.
And then Minzy is his least favorite.
Oh my god, stop. Poor Minz. What did she do except be good at singing, dancing, and rapping? What was her crime? Now she has to like release albums exclusive to Instagram.
That's sad because Instagram doesn't let you have video more than what, 15 seconds?
I think. Let's hold on off this discussion. I really feel bad for Minzy. I'm not saying that CL shouldn't do what she's doing, and I'm not saying Dara shouldn't do what she's doing, but I feel like Minzy never really got a chance to shine and show her individuality.
It's so your chance to shine, strut like you mean it.
Okay,
I didn't ask you to sing that.
Yeah, but I helped you, so
no,
you're welcome would be the right phrase. But yeah, I feel bad because she just never got the chance to have individuality. She doesn't have stands like Dara, Bomb, and CL that will support if she does. I feel like the only reason why she doesn't have an individual solo is because YG probably doesn't think it's going to be successful because she doesn't have this type of stands that, you know, her undies do. But she got into 2NE1 and she debuted when she was really, really young. So, if anything, she should have been setting herself up for a solo career because right now in her prime, she's only 21. And yet, she peaked? She has nothing else to do.
She's younger than you.
She's the same age as me, so both youthful. Actually, me, her, Suzy, and I think Gia. Me, her, and Suzy, and somebody else were all born on the same day.
Jay likes to think that she's part of the 94.
I am part of the 94 visual line. Me, Sully, Crystal. Wait, me, Sully, Sambenim. Crystal, Sambenim. Suzy, Sambenim.
This is sad.
You asked for it, so. But I feel sorry for Minzy. Anyway, let's get back to company favorites. Who would you say is the company fave of Cube?
Yeah.
And you think over A Pink, who right now I would say...
A Pink is in A Cube. Two different companies.
So who do you think is the company favorite of A Cube?
A Pink.
Isn't there somebody else under A Cube? Like...
They're about to debut...
A new boy group?
Yeah. Or I think Hugak is under there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He ain't nobody's favorite.
He's my favorite.
He's his wife's favorite.
Oh my god, he's married? When did that happen?
I guess he's not your favorite.
Oh, well, I guess not. So you think it's Hyuna and not Bisutu?
Yeah.
Not Doojun Sambenim?
Who's that?
Doojun from Beast. Okay. So who would you say is the company favorite of DSP right now?
Youngji.
Okay. And I will have to clap back with saying Atara. Youngji is trendy, but the fact that Hara with her vocals got a solo is telling enough.
No, this is the thing, because there's a difference between being a favorite and being the moneymaker. A lot of times you are the favorite because you're the moneymaker, but with Hara, I see, because like I see DSP, because DSP in my opinion is the most one of the shadiest. DSP, TS Entertainment, JYP, YG, SM are some of the most shadiest companies. Stardom, Cho PD.
Yeah, I was gonna say, keep that list going, sweetie.
Cho PD, like some of the most shadiest companies. And I think that, you know, more than being DSP's favorite, Hara is DSP's one of their biggest money makers. So I think that's the reason, not because they particularly like her and want her solo career to thrive. Because if you saw, they gave her that tan that made her look gross.
She said that she chose that tan to have an image different to Kara, which I don't know why. Just tanning your skin would give you a different image, but okay.
Also, tans is concepts, not good, guys. It's called racism, colorism, or whatever.
So, but why would you say it was Youngji then?
Because Youngji, because
the thing is, anything you say can be combated to the fact that if you're saying, oh, they push her more, they do that, it's because she's new, so she has to be pushed more.
Well, they push her more, but without the rest of the members in Kara.
Yeah, because everyone already knows the rest of the members in Kara.
But no, because this is the thing. Everybody knows that when you want a group to get popular, you have to push the group, because the group's relations are what gets them fans. That's what gets people to like them. How they relate to each other and how they work with each other. That's what gets people's fans. The fact that DSP was like, okay, we just want people to get to know Youngji. We don't want people to get to know, we don't care if people get to know the new Kara, shows that they want Youngji to be something more than just the Kara's Mac name.
Well, that's because the winner, okay, Youngji was never supposed to, no shade to Kara fans, but in my opinion, Youngji was never supposed to revive Kara. Putting Youngji in Kara was just supposed to give Kara stands, like, because the thing is, I don't think they're just going to disband Kara. They're going to let them ride out. But basically, whoever won that Baby Kara show, that was just supposed to be a springboard into their career. Like, I would not be shy of thinking that, like, they eventually put Youngji in a different group or, like, make her an actor or something. But I never think that Youngji's purpose was to revive Kara, because no shade, she didn't. She just made Youngji popular.
Which is why I think that she's the favorite.
I don't think it's just a favorite. She just needs to be pushed because she's new.
Yeah, but why did they pick her?
Because she won Baby Kara.
But she wasn't the best.
Because she had the most potential to be pushed.
Because they knew that they wanted her favorite.
Okay, fair enough. I'll let you be delusional.
Yeah, I'll let you be delusional. Yeah.
Okay, who do you think, this is a big one, who do you think is the son, the queen, son S-U-N, the queen king of SM? I'm going to have to hit you with that bow, 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 Taeyeon. I think Taeyeon and Itook. I don't know. Has to be somebody from Super Junior.
Like,
and Boa, duh.
It just depends, because in my opinion, I really think that there's a difference between someone that they like because they make money, Siwon, and someone that they like because they just like them. Sully, Crystal, like, there's multiple sons in that company.
Well, okay, who would you say have the biggest influence on what?
Tiffany, Heechul.
Oh yeah, Heechul. Oh God, Heechul. I would say Boa.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, we agree on something. Although I would have to switch out Tiffany for Taeyeon. I just feel like Taeyeon's not as vocal about, like, the power she wields, but I feel like her as the leader, as one of their top groups, they have to like her. Moving on, what about JYP? I think it's 2 p.m.
Suzy.
I don't know. Why JYP makes it seem like he's fighting. Not fighting with Suzy, but
Suzy's mom. Get her out of that company. I know you're listening.
I feel like it's one of those things where she makes the most money, but I feel like overall 2 p.m. is, like, the liked ones. Not to say that
7.
Susie's not.
Jackson.
Oh, Jackson. Oh, okay, Jackson. Yeah.
Not 15 Anns and not Becca Ann. So.
Oh, those beautiful voiced angels. I don't know. If you were on Superstar K and you had a choice of those 3 companies, where would you go?
If I had a choice, well, first of all, probably I would not be able to get into SM. So it would just be between YG and JYP.
I don't think SM has ever taken somebody from Superstar K.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even... That's not even a choice. Or now. Because now it's like YG, JYP, and then Yoon Hee-ho is in it for some reason.
What company does he have?
I don't know.
You gotta showcase on schedule.
I would go to the one that Yoon Hee-ho is in. Just because I can't be like Manse up in here, you know? I can't risk that.
Well, the thing is, if you're fine with just making a lot of money but not doing anything, I feel like you would be okay being Manse, because as much as Manse gets like to do nothing, she probably is very rich.
Maybe.
So I feel like by association, just like people try to come for the ones that aren't Taeyeon, Tiffany, and Yuna, and I guess Sohyun and SNSD, but they probably have more money than you. But yeah, I don't know. Don't feel sorry for celebrities. Anyway, that was the last topic of the day. So before we leave, did you have anything you wanted to say, Elle? Anything you wanted to promote?
Nope.
Are you sure? Dasom is in a drama though.
Oh, Dasom, Sisters Dasom, not Two Eyes Dasom.
Let them know.
It's in a KBS drama called The Eccentric Bride. You can watch it on Viki. You can watch it on Drama Fever, which don't.
Stop, I'm gonna get fired or something.
You can watch it on a variety of thingies. It's funny. So.
Okay, and if you want, you can check out 17's Manse.
You actually don't have to do that. Everything that we're saying is optional.
And you can check out Rain's new acting career. He just left Cube, so FNC,
You can
please
check
scoop
out
him.
Rain's embezzlement scandal.
So that's it for this episode, and see you next time on the Daily Dose Podcast. You're supposed to have the semitone.
Is that a new thing? Or?